O'clock, Kentucky's Juvenile Justice Department is actively looking for its sixth commissioner since 2018. Vicki Reed is stepping down after more than 2 years in that role. It was a period that proved turbulent, with riots reported inside youth jails all across the state. Senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez and photojournalist Emma Gefter now show us what comes next.
A department vastly understaffed and grappling with increasingly violent incidents within youth jails. It's the reality of what Vicki Reed had to deal with even prior to her taking the position. And now any efforts at solutions will have to happen without her. 5 commissioners in 5 years, going on a 6th. What does that say about the position?
It says it's a tough position.
Kentucky State Representative Kevin Bratcher of Louisville is one of a handful of lawmakers who called for Commissioner Reed to resign months ago.
The buck has to stop somewhere, and I think the commissioner and the cabinet have a lot to answer for.
Thursday,
a new commissioner of the Department of Juvenile Justice.
Kentucky's Governor Andy Beshear announcing they're now taking applications to fill that role.
I know it hadn't been easy for Vicki Reed to push through, but every day she's shown up and tried to do her best, and I'm grateful for that.
WHAS 11 News obtaining a copy of the resignation letter sent to Beshear almost a week ago. Short and to the point, Reed writes, quote, "I thank you for granting me the opportunity and for your support during my term," end quote. Reed talked to me one-on-one over Zoom back in January.
We're continually trying to, do whatever we can.
During Reed's tenure, the DJJ was able to secure pay raises, new security equipment for corrections officers, and launch an initiative to separate violent from nonviolent teens and boys and girls. But in that same period, a persistent shortage of staff and repeated attacks on law enforcement inside the center loomed large.
And I know that the theory is that there are kids that are much more hard to manage than before. But they've had plenty of time to step up and fix a lot of this.
Bratcher sponsored the bill, now law, to pour millions of state dollars into reopening Louisville's downtown youth detention center. He's hoping the next commissioner,
with this new facility, it's a good time to be thinking about a new change,
will be the right fit to lead that effort. Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
Today, Bratcher was skeptical whether that youth detention center in downtown Louisville will open by summer of 2024. That was the original timeline given. He believes it'll likely take longer to get the infrastructure inside ready to house teenagers once again.